It's obvious that Minecraft Movie 1 was a major success, especially because it broke box office records for video game adaptations, despite receiving mixed to negative reviews from critics. It earned well over $950 million globally against a budget of $150 million, making it one of the highest grossing films of the year and the second highest grossing video game film ever. Its success was driven by strong audience demand, a massive opening weekend, and a viral marketing campaign, leading to a sequel being announced, and yes, they're finally doing a Minecraft Movie 2. I have so many questions about this, one of them being, will they do a Minecraft server just like they did with the first film, where everyone could log on, do challenges, and actually just do some fun glitches within that server itself? I think personally they should, and I think they will, purely because not only was the film a massive success, but that server itself was clearly a massive success, so I can't imagine they would miss out on doing another server. I think that was part of the reason why the marketing for this film was also very special. So if you haven't already seen the tweet on Twitter, I will put it on screen right now. Minecraft says building terrain, see you in the theaters July 23rd, 2027. So that is the official release date, or at least in theaters, for a Minecraft Movie 2. There are so many different tweets based around this what I want to jump into, but one of the things I do find funny real quick is if we load up this tweet from Cartoon Base, it says movies currently set to release in 2027. What's your favourite out of these 10? And if you look at the screenshot closely, you can see that The Simpsons Movie 2 and the Minecraft Movie 2 are set to release on the exact same day. Not to mention that you've got all of these other films that I'm actually extremely excited to watch. The fact that The Simpsons and the Minecraft film are coming out on the same day, there's definitely going to be a clash of communities there for sure, and I'm really excited to see how this pans out. We all know the Minecraft movie, the first one, was a massive success, but that was because it was only that movie releasing, or at least, something that's related to animation or video games. But the fact that this movie 2 is now releasing on the same day as The Simpsons, is that going to have a drastic impact on the success of this film? Personally, I think I already know the answer. I don't think it will, but it will be certainly interesting to watch nonetheless. I mean, literally, everyone's going crazy about it. There's a tweet here from Cosmo that says, first Barbenheimer, now Simpscraft, and they included these two images right there. I found that tweet particularly funny because it just, mixes the two completely together. But then also you see an intro for Simcraft from this person right here, and I think that's just incredibly interesting and hilarious in my opinion. But then also we have some people questioning the screenshot that Minecraft posted. For example, why are the pickaxes purple? Are they going to the end? So many people think that obviously this purple pickaxe is a direct kind of secret to some form of what's going to be happening in the film, whether or not they go to the end. But there's another tweet that says the purple tin is maybe a hint of the end or enchanted item. So it's either the fact that they will be going to the end in this film, or they will finally have enchanted items. I personally think it might be a mixture of both, purely because enchanted items is obviously a big part of Minecraft as a game as a whole, but also one of the things they haven't yet visited in the film is the end, so it would make a lot of sense for them to go there in the sequel. So I think it's a mixture of both. Now I just quickly want to load up this article from Games Radar because they have some pretty interesting Minecraft Movie 2 plot predictions that I want to talk about. The list of items you can source, things you can build, and the tools you can unlock in Minecraft is pretty much infinite, so anything is possible when it comes to the sequel. That being said, the first movie may have left some clues as to where the sequel could go, plus we have a theory of our own. After defeating Malgosia and her piglin army, Steve is reluctant to leave the overworld, but is ultimately persuaded by Natalie, who asks him to imagine what you could do with that magic in the real world. Back in the real world, the Fabulous Five are living their best lives, with Natalie running a self-defense class, Henry finding popularity in school, Garrett's business with his and Henry's own version of Minecraft, and Dawn hosting kids' birthday parties with the help of Dennis the Wolf, and Steve singing his heart out in Garrett's store. However, just like Jumanji, we predict that the Five will either get pulled back into the overworld to collect something, just like the first movie did with the Orb of Dominance, or the blocky land will spill out into the real world, and it it will be up to Steve and co to save us. Despite director Jared Hess, which by the way, quickly, Jared Hess is actually officially directing Minecraft Movie 2 as well, so it's the exact same director, and Warner Brothers keeping rather tight-lipped over the sequel, the poster used to announce the release date may in fact suggest what the movie will be about. The poster, which you can see below, includes two axes placed tip to toe to create a number 2 in Roman numerals. However, the most interesting part of the poster is the colour of the axes. Unlike the axes used in the first movie, which were blue due to being made out of diamonds, the axes in the poster glow purple. In Minecraft, a pickaxe glows purple when it's enchanted, so just like we said a short time ago, I think it's definitely a hint towards a mixture of enchanted items, but also the end. The fact that, the tools themselves are glowing purple is definitely an open mind to, yeah, we're going to have enchanted items in this film, but also it would make sense that they would go to the end as well. So whether or not that's also part of it is beyond me. I guess we'll just have to wait and see about that. But this suggests that the five will venture into the more magical side of Minecraft in movie number 2 and get the chance to play with enchantment tables, enchanted books, and potions, and maybe even build different portals. In terms of villains, the first movie's main antagonist was Piglin leader Malgosha, but we also got to see spiders, skeletons, zombies, and creepers, and of course, the chicken jockey. However, if magic plays a big part in the next movie, the sequel could bring to life one of the game's most annoying baddies, witches. These villains often hide in caves or in magical forests and throw dangerous potions at players, which can poison a player and eventually kill them if not protected by armor and other factors. We may have another female antagonist on our hands. So I'm not going to go into the entirety of that because it is quite a detailed section. If you want to read the full article though, I'll leave it linked down below in the description. The next thing I do want to jump into though, which they did mention in the article, is the Minecraft 2 movie cast. It's the exact same cast, although it does say here no official cast announcements have been made just yet, but we expect the core cast to return. At the end of a Minecraft movie, Jack Black's character Steve left his crafting behind and joined Jason Momoa's Garrett, aka Garbage Man, Daniel Brooks Dawn, Emma Myers, Natalie, and Sebastian Hansen's Henry, so it would make sense for that core 5 to return as one. I absolutely agree, and I do have a strange feeling that it will be the exact same cast, purely because when watching the first Minecraft movie, you could tell, and it was as clear as day, that this current cast really, really enjoyed and poured their hearts into playing these roles. With that being said, if actors really enjoy those roles, which again, it was clear as day throughout their acting, then I, have no doubt in my mind that they are more than willing to return to this. In fact, I'm pretty sure they already have it filmed as well. So yeah, the fact that, there's this discussion of a new cast, I mean, I don't think there'll be an entirely new cast. They might add some different people into it alongside the original cast. But yeah, I think it's exactly the same cast. I guess we'll wait and see to see about any more information about that. But at the same time, if they were to swap the cast entirely, I don't think it would be the exact same, purely because although it was skeptical about Jack Black playing Steve at first, I do think he did a really good job at it, and I think that role actually really suits him. So I would really like to see Jack Black playing Steve again. So in regards to when we can potentially expect to see the trailer or some sort of teaser, if you think about it, the first teaser appeared online on September the 4th, 2024, which was for the first Minecraft movie, and then the trailer on November the 19th. So that is approximately 6 months and 3.5 months before the film hit the screens. With that being said, if it's the same timeline for Minecraft 2, then we could probably expect to see a teaser for the second film around, the end of January 2027, followed by the first trailer in potentially April or May of 2027. But at the same time, though, they might not want to follow that same schedule, purely because, I don't know if you remember, when the first film came out and it followed that type of timeline, it received a lot of backlash because the first teaser seemed unfinished to a lot of people. So obviously Warner Brothers will not want to make that mistake again and rush it. So we'll have to see whether or not they stick to that same timeline or change it entirely. But that gives us a general indication of what we can expect and when we can expect to see it. Anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Are you excited for Minecraft Movie 2? I personally think it's such a great thing because, for example, my dad, right, he's big into films, and I mean he absolutely loves films. However, he doesn't play Minecraft. I think actually we played Minecraft together back in the day, and that's probably because I forced him to, in all honesty. but he watched the Minecraft movie and he couldn't believe how good it was. So I think having this Minecraft movie is such a good kind of segue into the acting and the filming industry because it brings everyone together, not just the gamers, but the film fanatics who don't actually know anything about Minecraft itself. Who knows, maybe they leave us on some sort of cliffhanger to the point where they actually announce a Minecraft movie 3. Thank you for watching the video, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a like, click subscribe, and also share it with your friends. Lastly, if you enjoyed travelling, a mix of different culture, and so many more experiences, make sure you subscribe to my brand new travel channel right here.